Welcome to the Bubblewrap podcast. I'm Ashley Walker from HSE Advice UK, and we're here to protect your business and make safety pop.
Hi everyone.
Morning.
Don't make me laugh, I've got a cough. Not good for the audio.
That's not going to sound good on a podcast.
It's going to sound awful. Here we go again.
It's a good day to do this.
Great start. Welcome.
Yes.
You hate doing podcasts, don't you?
Oh, with a passion.
Why?
No.
Look at the camera, action.
No, not my
Wave
thing.
to your mum. No?
No, not at all.
But we do this all the time. We sit and chat about stuff.
We do, but it's
We
the
have
pressure, it's
bitch
the
and
lights
moan.
and the
lights.
Oh, and the whole setup. No, it's like added pressure. No, don't like it.
Poor you.
Poor me.
Chris had to go do some work today.
I'd rather be doing that.
I actually passed him in the car this morning. I was like, hi! Like a weird boss.
As he hides behind his steering wheel.
Yeah. No, it was early. It was like 8:30, 8:15. He must have been in to pick up the laptop to go out to site.
Okay.
Pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back for this afternoon's recording. So.
Save me.
Save you. Well, I've got a list here of different topics we can speak about.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, so
Yeah.
the actual topic today I thought about is young workers. What are the big risks for new employees entering the workplace or starting their career? Especially like high risk industries like manufacturing.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got first-hand experience because you've been writing tons of young worker risk assessments for manufacturers recently.
I've done 2 in the last month.
Yeah.
17-year-olds, first job, straight into the workplace. They need a risk assessment doing specific to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think even when we were on site the other day, we're like, shall we just check that the control measures are being done? Are they wearing hearing protection?
He actually was, so that's a good thing.
See,
yeah.
I thought he was head bopping, so I thought he was listening to music
Me
at
too.
first. So is he just like bopping to himself?
Must have been.
Poor thing.
Yeah, enjoying his new job.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did look well into what he was doing.
Did.
What was it? Was it PVC panel? I can't remember what he was doing now. Yeah, but because there's heightened risks, isn't there?
Yes.
Heightened control measures, or more control measures you have to put in place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're like, don't want to talk
Don't
about it.
talk about
Why
it.
you lie? It's so funny because literally the other day we were in the car, we were just sat at our desks.
And then you can't shut me up, and I
Yeah,
always have an
no.
opinion, and I always have something to say. But put on the spot like this, no, it all goes out of my mind. It's blank.
So do I. You do it all day, every day, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
Still just feel very new to it, I suppose.
Huh?
Yeah, I know.
What you mean?
We're 3 years in, but I still feel very new, as if it's my first week doing it.
You've had loads of experience.
Yes.
Been here, there, and everywhere.
I have. It's been really busy. It's been really good, but...
It's talking about, well, yeah, I mean, like, this whole thing's different, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't think you'll ever get to a point where you feel you know everything. I think there's
God, no.
always just something new to learn
Yeah.
and to grow. So
Yeah.
it just feels new still, which I suppose is a good
I
thing.
think the thing is, like, I mean, I don't know, how many years am I in now?
Oh. You're going to show your age now. We'll hide the wrinkles.
I was actually thinking, bit of Botox
Oh yeah, around the eyes.
might be,
Oh yeah.
might be good. But actually, because I've been quite, like, an overweight girl, or we were talking about this, your skin's puffed out a little.
Fills
don't get
the
as many
wrinkles.
But yeah, I would actually consider getting Botox. We're going off topic now. Anyway, so my first full-time job in safety would have been 2011. 2011.
Right?
Not that long ago.
No.
Only 13 years.
Only 13
Still.
years, that's nothing.
Yeah.
You're
I
a
loved
teenager.
that job. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I've always liked consultancy. Well, right. Why were we talking? Right, here we go. We started on what I was going to talk about. Why was I talking about it? I've lost my train of thought.
We were talking about young person's risk assessments, and somehow we've diverged.
And then we've gone off onto
yeah.
careers. Well, I've lost it now, so.
Young person risk assessments, why they're important. What specific control measures do you need to implement today?
Sounded like right boring health and safety people.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I can do an advert. I'll do adverts.
You do an advert?
I'll do an advert.
Well, actually, I've got those video scripts, so you can do some of the videos that I was planning on doing.
It's got to be better than this. I will, then I go red, and then no.
No, alright, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, because like that was it. It was because we were always learning. So I mean, I started 2011 for my first full-time health and safety job, and even now I'm still learning because we go to new clients and they have different, they operate differently. They have different hazards, and I mean, if I think about, we've got a motorcycle racing company as one of our clients. I've never been on a motorbike. I've done stuff in garages and workshops and whatever, but then you have to learn their industry. Yeah. So I don't think that'll ever stop.
No.
And people do have different opinions. So me and you could have a different opinion on something. What were we talking about the other day? Where were we on site? And I said, oh no, we can just review the risk assessment. Oh, the pen.
Yes.
So one of our clients has isocyanate spray cans that they touch up paint with, which we hate. We hate it. We hate the fact that they do that. But they have a pen version where they touch up with a pen, and we're like, oh, do they need to wear a mask?
Yeah, the risk assessment currently has the need to wear a mask for the fumes.
For the pen. For the pen. But then I'm like, but it's different because it's not a spray particle, you're not inhaling. So I said, oh, let's just review the risk assessment. But we might review it and go, yeah, you need to wear a mask. Yeah. But again, it's different opinions. Even like putting stuff out on LinkedIn, you think, oh, should I put that opinion out there? Because I might get a lot of hate. Yeah. Because we do try and do things a bit differently, don't we?
Yeah.
Because, people want to run their business, have to operate it, and it's trying to make it as safe as possible. Working with operations, not against them.
Yes.
Which we find a lot of the time we've been in, and we weren't allowed to do that. I was like, well, what was your risk assessment? And it was just, no, we're not allowed to do that. It's like, okay.
We want to work with businesses to do what's right for them.
Yeah.
It's not a one size fits all.
No. But the young worker thing, I've found has been difficult, because they'll go, oh yeah, we've got a 16-year-old coming in. Oh right, okay, right, have you wrote the risk assessment yet? Oh, they started last week. Oh, for crying out loud. You can't just have them come in, do a standard job. It's different rules for young workers.
With any machinery, they can't work with any hazardous substances, so already limiting the role they can do in the jobs.
And I think people don't realise that the role will be limited until they reach that age where they're classed as an adult, because it's different. I think now, off the top of my head, I think it's 18, or if an individual's got a learning difficulty, it's 21.
Yes, yeah.
So then the rules are still in place then.
Yeah. And actually, you also have to get parental permission. The parents have to sign, because they are technically still a child.
Yeah.
The parents have to sign on to the risk assessment.
Yeah.
To agree to them completing that role.
Because could you imagine if an accident happened?
Oh gosh. Panic.
Stations. Yeah, because I mean, if it's their first job, I'm trying to think what my first ever job was.
Oh, I worked in Sainsbury's on the checkouts.
Oh, when you were 16?
Yeah.
I would have loved that job.
It was a great first job.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy.
Do they have any ergonomic assessments for the till staff? No.
Not back then. See, now I sound old. Not back then.
Not back then.
Not back in the day.
Only 35. Yeah. Yeah, because I think I was a waitress. I've done loads of jobs. I mean, I've been working since I was like 14. Loads of different jobs. But as a waitress, yeah. And you learn habits. You pick up what other people do.
Oh, yes.
And if I went to work in a factory or like a manufacturing environment, I would have been useless. You put me on a machine
Oh, I don't know. I'm the opposite. I'm quite practical.
You're very
I'm very practical.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But so getting the right people in to do the job, to complete that task.
And you think of a 17-year-old, and it's very, very different. You'll get one 17-year-old who's very mature.
Yeah.
Who maybe, maybe their parents have been in the industry or they've worked with equipment, kids working on farms, family farms.
Yeah.
They understand, whereas if it's like a fresh kid out of school that's not done any part-time work, has never worked with people before, being in school is completely different to the workplace.
Oh, yeah.
Then they're very impressionable.
Yes.
And then, if you don't train them straight away, then all sorts can happen, I suppose.
Yeah. Which is why we wanted to check the control measures were in place with the hearing protection, because the rest of the workforce don't do it. They don't follow the rules properly. And they're then putting an impression on that young person.
Yeah, thinking that's how you do it.
That's normal and it's acceptable.
Yeah. If you think of in a really loud, heavy manufacturing environment, hearing, you're coming into the workplace, you need your health screening, don't you?
Yes.
You need your health surveillance straight away, because you don't want to see, hearing lost over time.
No.
Which we have seen in the past, haven't we? There was one staff member where he went for his health surveillance, his hearing, and there's been a reduction.
There was, even in on like a 6 month. It was over a 6 month course.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a very, very noisy place.
Yes.
It was. There wasn't much in terms of protection, sound barriers, and they didn't wear hearing protection very well, did they?
No, it wasn't deemed as mandatory, even though it just wasn't enforced on the floor.
Well, we went in to do the noise assessment, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the thing is they hadn't had a noise assessment done previously, and we went in and did one for them, and I think they weren't surprised.
Yeah.
Well, you're not stupid, are you? No. You know if something's right or not right.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Well, do you? Here we go, now I'm debating myself. You don't know what you don't know, but again, common sense.
Common sense. If you walk in and it's loud, you know it's loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're there all day, every day.
I'd be going home with a headache.
Yeah. Take your ears out.
Yeah, no, it's the one.
Turn them off. Yeah. But I mean, so, anybody out there who's thinking of taking on apprentices or has young workers, just make sure you got that risk assessment.
Yes.
A sufficient risk assessment that's signed off by their parents or guardian.
Before they start the job.
Yeah.
Before. Not a weekend. Before,
not
please.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. But I mean, thinking about it, we've got Georgia working for us. She's 18 now, but when she first started, we had to do the risk assessment to send to the college.
Yeah.
But I suppose if it's anybody doing an apprenticeship or something, because they have to be in an educational environment, don't they, until they're 18?
Yeah.
That's right, because that's changed. Was that last year? It changed.
Yeah.
So most of the time the colleges will say, where's your risk assessment?
Yeah.
Send me your insurance.
And it's really good that they're asking for that and they're being thorough. Yeah,
that's true. And I mean, we do those workplace assessments, don't we, for work experience students. We work for a company doing those in Yorkshire, and that's good that they've got that in place, but perhaps maybe not all schools will do that if they're sending kids out on work experience.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter whether it's full-time employment or even just a week's work experience.
Yeah.
That risk assessment is needed no matter the duration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it can be the most basic thing.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be this long-winded 50 million control measures, as long as it's suitable to the tasks that they're doing and they're supervised.
They have to be supervised.
Supervised, because if you think about it, they have to be supervised at all times. And, the supervisor can't just walk off, go do something else and leave them. Another supervisor has to come in. It's all of that,
Yeah.
practical stuff you've got to think about.
It is.
Isn't it? But it's all got to be planned.
Yeah. And recorded.
What's that saying? Piss poor planning. Piss poor planning equals piss poor performance. My dad used to say that all the time.
I could see it being his favourite phrase.
Yeah. Because it's true, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Even like when stuff we've done, if we've not planned it right, we really should.
What's the other one I like? If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. That's another one, same thing.
I mean, that's true though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I always remember that for like studying for GCSEs and A-levels.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I failed my A-levels, so clearly that was correct.
Oh no.
Because
I gave up and went and trained to be a makeup artist instead.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That didn't amount to anything either.
I was only like 17, 16,
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's when you joined BT under the apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I was quite lucky, the fact that I failed my A-levels and UCLan offered me a foundation degree to make it up. Because I don't know what I'd be doing now if I didn't have that opportunity.
No.
Not sure.
Where would life have taken you?
Ooh. Don't know. If you had your time again, what else would you do? Would you do something different?
No, I don't know actually. No. Don't think so.
Not sure. I always wanted to be a food writer.
Food writer?
Yeah. Always loved, I always loved like cooking shows and I'm obsessed with like Nigella and whatever growing up.
I wanted to be a firefighter, but I couldn't with my hearing, so... But that was my dream.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh. So you can't, because you hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's just a bit...
Never mind. Another life.
Another life. Well, yeah, you never know.
Yeah. And look where we are today.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I mean, it's funny because people don't set out to be a health and safety consultant, do they?
No, never.
Never.
It's not when I grow up, although probably ask my kids now and they're like, oh yeah, I'll go into health and safety.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
No, it's not your average. When I grow up, I want to be.
I want to be a health and safety consultant. Mind you, I do love our job because we get to travel about, meet new people. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
We were thinking of doing one of those videos, a day in the life.
Day in the life of...
people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what we've been up to this last couple of weeks. We've had no expos. We've been doing a lot of actual work.
It's been a lot of client work. We've been really busy this last month.
Yeah.
This time of year always is the busiest.
Yeah. I wonder why. I was trying to figure it out the other day, like, because we're a bit quieter in summer. Most people are off on holiday.
Yeah. Is it that people want to get things in order for the new year?
Maybe.
Want to start the year with, the boxes ticked and with it in good stead.
Yeah. But it's been quite nice because we've had a few new clients and stuff we can really get our teeth into.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Renewing all new risk assessments and, understanding what they do and audits. I love a good audit.
Love a good audit.
So sad.
No, it's the best part of the job, really, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And doing podcasts.
And podcasts, yay.
I will get you a pro at this,
No, my one and only.
You want 8? We've got 6 to record today.
Gonna be fed up with me by the end of it.
Yeah.
Sick of talking and smiling. No.
You don't have to smile if you don't want to smile.
Yeah, but then it's weird not to.
You know what's funny though, because I'm super sad and Tom was taking the piss out of me the other day. Are you listening to your podcast? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to, right? You have to listen so you don't sound like a right idiot.
I actually don't listen to them. But yeah, see,
whoa,
now she's
hold
not...
up. Sorry. You don't watch or listen to our podcast.
Don't actually watch or listen to us. This is the point where she now sacks me. Hi.
I can't believe it. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, you see me every day anyway, so of course I need to spend
I'll listen
time.
to you enough.
No, thanks. You little bitch. Yeah. No, but I need to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
But it's so weird, the difference between audio and visual, like, obviously the video goes on YouTube and audio's on Spotify, but now you can put your video on Spotify, I noticed that's quite cool.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see it on Spotify.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't. I don't listen to podcasts full stop. I don't even...
Spotify, do you?
No, not really.
No. You're more of is it an audio, you like audiobooks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when we were debating, should we do a podcast? You're like,
no.
Nah. Really trying to convince you. It's a really good idea, Tiff. We should try it. Yeah. But it's funny because Chris Chris is like, got right into it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the first day we were recording?
Oh.
We were trying to do 10 takes of the same video.
We were all so nervous. Yeah.
Sat there in Fraser House, like, in a tiny little room. It was hot in there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was like 5 bodies in there. But
Yeah. No, you two have really settled into it. But
I like it when guests come on and I get to ask them lots of questions about what they do. Because it's been quite nice, because obviously we were setting out this to be like a compliance podcast, health and safety.
Yeah.
And then it's nice having guests on talking about different stuff. Like compliance stuff that they're into, that they do, that they cover.
Brings a bit of variety.
Yeah.
It's not just us talking about different things over and over again.
Boring health and safety stuff. Yeah, but it was funny the other day because I was talking about it to my brother, which I said, oh yeah, you know, I really enjoy doing the podcast. He's like, oh yeah, how's it going? I was like, yeah, we've had a good few views. And then he went, oh, you know what's a really good idea, Ashley? What if you get some guests on and talk about what they do? I was like, oh, so you clearly watched them then.
He's clearly listened, tuned in.
Yeah, so anyway, he rang me the other day on his way home from work. He went, oh, that was a really good episode I just listened to. I was like, yeah, it was, yeah.
It's got you on in the car.
Yeah, because I'm going to put pressure on him now. So who did I have
Pop quiz.
last week?
Yeah.
So between you and Cameron, failed,
I'm sorry.
Well, at least we're getting out to some people.
Yeah.
Because I do go to network and they go, oh, I liked your episode last month.
A good thing.
Thanks very much, because my team
aren't behind me.
Yeah, so I think what we should do now is you take over and you run it. On that note, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed our episode, please subscribe to our channel. All links to our social media are in the description below, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment or message us. Bubblewrap, to protect your business.